A massive tremor split the battlefield as an enormous purple hand erupted from the ground, shattering rock and scattering debris. Soldiers froze in place, paralyzed by the sheer force that surged upward. One by one, more limbs followed, gigantic and unnatural, emerging from beneath the earth, crackling with energy. The sky darkened as chaos spread across the ranks. They were unprepared for the scale of destruction that followed. The heavenly demon had awakened. His suppressed power, now unsealed, radiated violently from his core. The once solid terrain was torn apart by the force of his rise, shaking the mountain path and leaving craters behind. Blood rained under the pale moonlight as bodies fell silently, swallowed by the overwhelming aura. The demon stood in the center, unshaken, as if this carnage was a natural result of being disturbed. His expression revealed nothing but irritation. This slaughter was never his intent. He had hoped to avoid this path, but the constant attacks left no choice. Observing the battlefield strewn with lifeless forms, he murmured about the quiet he craved but could never find. Even surrounded by silence, peace eluded him. Wounded but composed, he tightened his grip over his chest. Power still pulsed from within him, dangerous and cursed. His desire for stillness faded, overtaken once more by the burden of his strength. After unleashing the soul-augmenting demonic art, the heavenly demon felt a disturbance deep within. The technique, forged from consuming countless souls, was beginning to falter. Once a source of absolute power, it now surged uncontrollably. Echoing with whispers of the lost, shadows stirred beneath the earth, and ominous eyes opened in the void, watching. Suddenly, a force unlike any before erupted. Chains of demonic energy lashed out and seized him midair. His body twisted violently, bound by something older and more powerful than he anticipated. He struggled, resisting with all his strength, but the chains held fast. The realization dawned too late. He was not in control anymore. Dragged through a vortex of raw energy, he fought to break free, demanding to know what dared challenge him. But resistance only tightened the grip of the power that now consumed him. His form was pulled inward, collapsing into the energy that once empowered him. Within the void, clarity struck. The art wasn't only about devouring souls, it was a cycle. A price to be paid. The truth weighed on him. His path had been misguided. As his essence faded into light, he longed for peace. In his final moment, he wished not for domination, but for rebirth, a chance to walk a different path, a life of stillness, a quiet life. After falling into the void of his collapsing power, the heavenly demon awoke, not in death, but in a frail new body. 10 days had passed since he regained consciousness in an unfamiliar place, surrounded by servants and wealth. The contrast was stark. Once feared as the most powerful existence, he now inhabited the weak frame of Tazan, the second son of the Golden Wall merchant group in Wuhan. The peaceful courtyard, flowing koi pond, and chirping birds were alien to him. He sat by the water each day,